Hello students. Today I'll be dealing with the topic called as magnitude comparator. Okay, magnitude comparator. So as we know, the term called as comparator means what? Comparison. It can be comparison between two students or comparison between two products. For example, whenever we go for a marketplace, for example, think if we want to buy a refrigerator. So we are going to compare the different, there will be of course a different type of refrigerators in the market. So what will we do? We are going to compare the refrigerators in terms of price, in terms of some extra features. So we know the meaning of a comparator or a comparison. So here we have another term called as magnitude. So this magnitude is nothing but, for example, if you consider in our digital system, we have, for example, 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 3. For example, 1, 2, 4 and 8. So these numbers, that is 1, 2, 4 and 8, these are called as what for us? Magnitudes. Magnitudes are nothing but values for us. So here, similarly, if I want to put in a general way, this magnitude comparator, it is one of the digital system or it is one of the combinational circuit which basically involves the inputs as well as the outputs. Inputs are nothing but we'll be considering two variables A and B. Outputs are we'll be considering the outputs in terms of three. One is whether A is equal to B, A is greater than B, or A is less than B. So basically magnitude comparator, it is a comparison of digital numbers. It is a comparison of a digital or a binary numbers. Okay, now we will go with the block diagram of magnitude comparator. So this is a generalized block diagram of a magnitude comparator. Generalized magnitude comparator. Magnitude comparator I will be representing by M and C. So if I consider two variables A and B, okay, if I consider the two variables A and B, so for this variables A and B, I'll be having three outputs. The three outputs will be whether A is greater than B, A is less than B, or A is equal to B. So if I consider this to be a processing system, these are nothing but the inputs and these are nothing but the outputs. Outputs are constant. Magnitude comparator outputs are constant. We'll be comparing whether A is greater than B, A is less than B, or A is equal to B. Other than these three comparisons, we don't use any other comparisons. And even the inputs are constant, A and B. We'll be considering only two variables, that is A and B. So this is a generalized block diagram. Next, we'll be seeing the types of magnitude comparators. If I want to explain the types of magnitude comparators, basically the first type is 1-bit magnitude comparator. 1-bit magnitude comparator. Second is 2-bit magnitude comparator. Third is 4-bit magnitude comparator. Okay, we'll be having we are having three types, that is 1-bit magnitude comparator, 2-bit magnitude comparator, and 4-bit magnitude comparator. That is, here we are going to use 1 bit of A and B, 2 bits of A and B, 4 bits of A and B. So in today's class, I will be covering the block diagrams of these three magnitude comparators. We will be going one by one. First type will be 1-bit magnitude comparator. So 1-bit magnitude comparator, it is that type of a comparator which uses only 1 bit of A and 1 bit of B. Okay, we are going to use 1 bit of A, 1 bit of B. And of course, the outputs will be same. That is, we need to compare the outputs whether A is greater than B, whether A is less than B, or whether A is equal to B. So I'll show you the block diagram of 1-bit magnitude comparator. So this is nothing but a 1-bit magnitude comparator. So no doubt I told you 1 bit of A, 1 bit of B. Okay, 1 bit of A, 1 bit of B. Then what are the comparisons? Again the same thing, whether A is greater than B, whether A is less than B, whether A is equal to B. So no doubt whatever is the magnitude comparator, whether it is a 1-bit magnitude comparator, 2-bit magnitude comparator, 4-bit or an 8-bit, what I'm going to explain. But the constant thing in all the types of a magnitude comparator is the output. The outputs will remain constant. The outputs will remain constant. These three outputs are constant. So this is nothing but 1-bit magnitude comparator. Next, I will be going with the 2-bit magnitude comparator. This is the 2-bit magnitude comparator. Okay, this is a 2-bit magnitude comparator. Okay, in 2-bit magnitude comparator, it is the second type of a magnitude comparator which involves, here I have told you one thing, that is we have two variables A and B. Compulsory we'll be having two variables A and B, but we have a 3 outputs which is constant. Then what is this 2-bit magnitude comparator? 2-bit magnitude comparator means it takes 2 bits of A, 2 bits of B. For example, if I have an input A and if I have the input B, there will be 2 inputs of A. That is A0 and A1 are the 2 bits of A, and we'll be having 2 bits of B. We'll be having 2 bits of B. That is, we have 2 bits of A and we have 2 bits of B. That is why the name has come 2-bit magnitude comparator. So these are the inputs. Okay, these are the inputs. Then what about the outputs? As usual, I told you, I'm going to repeat once again, outputs will remain constant, whatever may be the magnitude comparator. So again, A is greater than B, A is less than B, A is equal to B. So I think you have understood this 2-bit magnitude comparator, 2 bits of A, 2 bits of B. We are going to compare. So this is nothing but 2-bit magnitude comparator. We'll go with a 4-bit magnitude comparator. So coming to a third type, 4-bit magnitude comparator. I'll be considering here one rectangle. This is 4-bit magnitude comparator. So 4-bit magnitude comparator, again, as we know, as we have studied, in 2-bit magnitude comparator, we have 2 bits of A, 2 bits of B. Similarly, here in 4-bit magnitude comparator, I'll be having 4 bits of A, 4 bits of B. In 2-bit magnitude comparator, I have told you, I have told you that for A, I'll be taking A0, A1. Here we need to take, since it is a 4-bit magnitude comparator, I need to take A0, A1, A2, and A3. For example, see here. This complete is A. No doubt I'll be taking only 2, A and B. A. This one is completely B. So this is A0, A1, A2, and A3. This is B0, B1, B2, and B3. Okay, this is A, this is B. And coming to the output, again I'll be having 3, whether A is greater than B, A is less than B, A is equal to B. Okay, greater than B, A is less than B, or A is equal to B. No doubt, these are the inputs, these are the outputs. Apart from this, we have another thing, another input connection represented as I of A greater than B, I of A less than B, I of A equal to B. Okay, something here there is a called as I. What is the meaning of I here? I'll be explaining next. So I think that here with this, for the 4-bit magnitude comparator, I'll be having having 4 bits of A, 4 bits of B, along with the 3 outputs, which is called set. So here coming to the next, I'll be explaining this I. Why I have taken this another 3 functions called as I. For example, consider here, if I want to build some 8-bit magnitude comparator, okay, if I want to build the magnitude comparator, by default I have only 3 types. One is 1-bit magnitude comparator, one is a 2-bit magnitude comparator, second is a 4-bit. Then what is this 8-bit magnitude comparator? How I need to connect, or how I need to build this magnitude comparator is simple, by using, as we know 4 plus 4 is 8, okay, as we know 4 plus 4 is 8. So consider 2 4-bit magnitude comparators. So this is one 4-bit magnitude comparator. This is another 4-bit magnitude comparator. No doubt here also have 4 bits of A, 4 bits of B. Again 4 bits of B, 4 bits of A. Same as that. I have told something I of A greater than B, I A less than B, I A equal to B. Okay. Even this comparator also has I. Okay. No doubt both the comparators will be having the input. So these two can be connected to each other. So completely the I input or I symbol is basically used to connect one magnitude comparator to the another in order to form a higher magnitude comparator. For example, similarly, if I connect 4 magnitude comparators for 4 bits, I'll be getting a 16 LC magnitude comparator, 16 bits. So that is not there for your syllabus. Just remember, 1-bit magnitude comparator, it consists of 1 bit of A, 1 bit of B. 2 bits, it consists of 2 bits of A, 2 bits of B. Last is 4 bits, it consists of 4 bits of A, 4 bits of B. But remember one thing, what is the meaning of the word magnitude? Magnitude is nothing but the value of this is 1, 2, 4, 8. Arrange your 1 to 4, 8. Magnitude is nothing but the numbers of the values. So this is just a block diagram I will explain. Coming to the next class, I will be explaining the truth values, logic diagram, and according to that schema. Okay, thank you.